So Ben Simmons and Clutch Sports are planning to file a grievance, and they're going to try to use March 10th, the game between the Sixers and the Nets, to fuel it. And we also got to talk about the national media continuing to move the goalpost for one James Harden.
This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike. Talking Sixers in the bird gang, that's I like. Competition, we ain't scared, yeah, that's what we like. Win or lose, you know we showing up and we gon' fight. You see we strive for the sky every day that go by. And every single week we screaming fly, Eagles fly. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike, yeah. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike, yeah.
What is going on, everybody? I go by Philly Mike, and this is the Philly Talk Podcast. And today, we got to talk about more nonsense when it comes to Clutch Sports, Ben Simmons, and the national media. But before we get into it, Sixer Nation, help your boy out and hit that like button. Subscribe if you are new, and ding that notification bell so you know when these videos drop. We will be live for the March 10th game. Sixers versus Nets. Ben Simmons makes his way back to the Wells Fargo Center, not playing, but will sit on a bench, supposedly. And Kyle Neubeck has an article on the Philly Voice talking about a grievance that Clutch Sports and Ben Simmons is going to file after that game. Here we go. A grievance from Ben Simmons and his representation is expected to be filed soon, with the reception he encounters at Thursday's Sixers vs. Nets game serving as a potential piece of their case to recoup money he lost in fines this season. Now, the story goes on to talk about how Ben Simmons couldn't even function as a Sixer. He couldn't get to the games. He couldn't come to the practices because Philly's just too mean. They're just too mean. And when he enters the Wells Fargo Center and he gets the loudest boos in NBA history, boos and scenarios that are going to be put on memes throughout the national media, through the internet, there's going to be millions of retweets. He's then going to file a grievance and say, see, how could you have expected me to go play for that type of team? They're animals. They're animals, I tell you. I just wanted to try so hard, but they didn't let it. I need my money back. It's all about the Benjamins. When he posted numerous times that it ain't about the money, it's about my mental health, right? He leaves the team. He's perfectly fine, at least on the let's go and do this, that, and the third with my teammates front. He's still not trying to play, not because his back hurts. He don't got a spine. The reason he's not trying to play is because of March 10th. Joel Embiid's an MVP. Harden looks better than ever. The Sixers are 5-0, and he's afraid to dress up and come into the Wells Fargo Center. And he's going to use this. The only reason he's coming is to file this grievance and get his money back. And he's already starting to put things in play. Look what was said earlier today before this story broke from Kyle Neubeck. Pat Gallen said Nets head coach Steve Nash said Ben Simmons is aware of the reaction he'll get in Philly on Thursday. I was told that security will be beefed up around the Nets bench at the Wells Fargo Center for Thursday's Sixers and Nets game. Come on, bro. We're going to boo. We're going to boo. You don't got to get extra security. This is all part of a plan to go out and take all the precautions, then see all the boos, and then file your grievance to recoup the money that you act like you didn't care about, but you always cared about. And that's all it's ever been about. Proof in the pudding. Maxey, 29% three-point shooter. Now up to 40. All we ever wanted you to do is play basketball. You couldn't do it. You're not going to do it. And I can't wait to see you try to do it against the Philadelphia 76ers. Now, that's all I got to say about that situation. I hate talking about it, but it needs to be talked about because he continues to try to one-up the Philadelphia 76ers, a organization and a fan base that had his back forever. It took a lot to get most, I would say 80 to 85% of the fan base off his bandwagon. And that's him just absolutely making a mockery of the fans, of the organization, of the fact that we do got a player we need to build around in Joel Embiid. And then we got this guy named Ben Simmons who's just wants everything delivered, hand delivered, don't want to work hard for nothing. No blue collar in his bone when it comes to trying to correct, fix, manifest something good for him and his teammates. It's always been about him and Brett Brown catering to him. And Doc Rivers came right in and catered to him too. I can't wait to see what happens. And I don't care about a grievance. It's nonsense. It's petty. I need every little penny back because they were just too mean. I couldn't do it. Well, when you come in here, you're going to see how mean we can get, I guess, right? Get the security ready. Get all this stuff ready. But the great thing about this is he's not playing. So when and if the Brooklyn Nets face us in the playoffs, he's going to be in for a rude awakening. If he thought it was tough in ATL when he disappeared, almost faked a COVID exposure because he couldn't handle the pressure, well, there's going to be a lot more pressure when KD and Kyrie need you. And you got to go up against Joel Embiid down low. Ooh, can't wait. Talking about Harden, right? This surfaced today. First 5 game with the Nets, first 5 game with the Sixers. Dang near the same. 23.6, 24.6 points per game. Rebounds per game, 8 to 7.6. Assists per game, 12 to 12.4. And double-doubles, 5 and 4. They're trying to say now that he was playing at this level for the Nets, too, for the first 5 games. It's what is he going to do down the stretch? See, it was Joel Embiid and Harden don't fit. They're both ISOs. Then it was Harden can't get everybody involved. He's going to stop Maxey's growth. He's going to do this, that, and the third. Now it's that, it's just the first 5 games. They wanted to see us beat teams. We did. Chicago Bulls, top of the East. The cream of the crop, top 3 seeds. One of the top 3 seeds of the East. We beat. Yes, they're missing people. It is what it is. At the end of the day, James Harden's haters, the national media is going to continue to push it back until we get to the playoffs. And I'm ready to just sit back and relax from now on. From here on out, I ain't going to stress over it because we are 5-0 and we look good. I don't know if you hear music in the background. I got my 2-year-old right there. He kind of throwing me off. I'll be in my zone and I hear Blippy in the background. And here he comes. With that being said, James Harden's going to continue to drop 24.6, 7.5 rebounds, 12 assists per night as Embiid still gets his numbers for MVP. And yes, Jokic is good, but he's still ahead. And the Sixers are going to continue to roll. I can't wait for Thursday. I can't wait to finish this season strong and get to the playoffs where the Sixers are going to prove to everybody we are who we say we are. Regular season is regular season. Playoff basketball is about to be in full effect very soon. Chemistry getting built. Until next time, I go by Philly Mike. Leave all your thoughts in the comment section when it comes to Harden, Ben Simmons, grievances. He's really filing grievances. Cry, baby, cry. Cry, baby, cry. Cry, baby, cry. What did you do? Ooh, it's Halloween. How you listen to Halloween? Leave all your thoughts in the comment section. Sixer Nation, I love hearing from you. Y'all are the best. Y'all know y'all basketball. And once again, we are out.